Alright, it's day number 113 of my accountability to myself, and I appreciate everyone's attention who watches this. And today I'm not gonna be just talking about my day, I literally want to analyze it and to find my weakest parts so I can improve them and spend my next day more efficiently or more productively. And yeah, improve something in my daily routine, because every now and then I caught myself with an idea to improve something, and then I think like, yeah, I literally need to implement this in my daily life. And what happens, I just forget about that. And yeah, so that's why I put down a couple of things that I should start doing, or that I should replace with something, like I'll mention about this. But the first thing, if you're talking about analysis about my day, the first thing that I literally need to get rid of is looking for new clothes. I don't know why, but when I see some kind of pants, some kind of hoodies, some kind of shoes, I may spend more than 1 hour just browsing, just checking this stuff, comparing something else, and then what can I find? One pair of pants that costs 250 euros. Of course, I'm not gonna buy pants for 250 euros, but I found them and I like them, and it's uh, the thing is that it's a regular gray pair of pants, but it's just brand Movalola. That's why that's why I want to buy it, and it's so ridiculous because I don't know. I'm just a victim of marketing, or I don't know, whatever. But just sometimes I have this insatiable desire to waste a huge amount of money or on something that I'm gonna be wearing for like 1 week, and then it's gonna become an ordinary thing for me, right? I mean, normally when I'm obsessed with some kind of type of cloth, and when I buy it, I enjoy wearing this for 1 week, second, and then it's like an ordinary thing for me. And like money are already spent, and my emotions also disappeared. And yeah, all right, never mind. But the thing is that probably I would indulge myself in buying some shoes or stuff like that. But recently, the other days, I ordered perfume for 140 euros. Probably it sounds a lot because I've never bought such an experienced perfume, and I've never been interested in perfumes, so I could use whatever I have. But this time, the guy who I got to know the last week, uh, in that day, he showed me his perfume, and I tried it, and I was like, damn, that's an amazing fragrance. It smells just incredible. I really like it. Like, what kind of perfume? What's that? He showed me an inscription, and I wrote it down, and I didn't really have a serious intention to buy that perfume. But then when I returned home, I changed my clothes, and for the next day, when again I started preparing to the gym, I took my zip and hoodie zip, and it still smelled with that perfume, and that smell was incredible. I really liked it. Just I smell it, and damn, the fragrance. Yeah, fragrance. Yeah, it's so nice, and I experienced this several days in a row, and then I realized I need to buy that perfume. And I spent 140 euros to buy perfume, and it's amazing. Today I'm chilling. I'm sitting like this in on my chair, all right, whatever, and I just I feel this fragrance of this perfume, and I really like it. Like, I just sit, I do like this. Oh, bro, I'm gonna enjoy myself with perfume. All right, so probably I should start talking about something else. But it's not even the problem that I bought this perfume. The problem is that at the same time I realized that I need new earphones, and I should spend about 250 euros for them. And at the same time, I want to buy shoes, which is gonna cost also a lot. And I realize how stupid it is to spend so much money at the same time. So I'm not gonna buy anything anymore, and I will try to restrict myself from looking for that stuff, from considering something to buy. Because when I don't see any kind of stuff, I'm okay with that. Like, I don't have the desire. I don't have those thoughts about the stuff I want to buy. But once I notice something, that's impossible. And so the first thing, probably I should start talking about my day, right, and analyze it somehow. The first thing, I woke up at 7:10, which is really good. Probably tomorrow I will wake up again 10-20 minutes earlier, because I don't really want to shift this time dramatically, because I want to make my circadian rhythms adjusted to the time I wake up. And if I change it sharply, so it might be hard for me, and I might feel sleepy and stuff. So yeah. So probably tomorrow I'm gonna wake up 10 minutes earlier. And what I did in the morning, the first thing, of course, always the first thing is like I do push-ups, brush my teeth, but I picked up my book, and I started reading again for 20 minutes, which was pretty nice. And then I took a shower. Then I started with my internship. I spent 1 hour 35 minutes for my internship. Then I went to the gym. Then I returned from the gym, right? It would be weird if I didn't return. And it's probably the first thing that I would like to analyze, because normally while going to the gym, returning home, and even while having my workout, doing my workout, I can literally listen to something useful, some kind of podcast, audiobook, or French content, because I need to consume more French so I can understand it easier and enrich my vocabulary and stuff like that. But it's so boring. Like, literally come to the gym and listen something in French when I don't understand most of the content, all right? Because normally I start listening to some kind of podcast, and my level is like A1, A2. Bro, why? All right. And so what I mean is that probably it would be really useful to listen to something in French. I will think about this, but even if I'm not listening to something in French, there's still some type of content that I could listen, that is profitable, that's beneficial for me to think, to take some notes, to just expand my mindset, or learn something new and implement in my day, which is very important. So it's the first thing that I would like to change. And also, there are 2 books that I've already read, but I would like to reread them again, and I can do this also in the gym, because I've already read the book, all right? I don't need to read it for the first time. I don't need to be really focused. So I can literally get distracted or interrupt this process every 2 minutes when I need to do my set. But still, I can read the book, I can take some notes, and it's gonna be useful also. So I have two options, whether listening to something beneficial or reading a book. Normally, by the way, I create my tables, whatever, to study English words. So I have an application and I just add English words, I add translation, then I study all the stuff, and it also takes time to create those tables with English words. So normally that is what I do in the gym if I don't talk with anybody. So the next thing, I returned from the gym, I had my breakfast, and I don't remember, could I? Oh yeah, it was, by the way, the moment when I started checking clothes and yeah, clothes, whatever. And when I lost like 1 hour, I guess, just wasted. And it's there are two disadvantages at the same time. The first one, I waste my time. The second one, I'm about to waste my money. And it's not always about wasting your money, because sometimes you can indulge yourself with some stuff, because you need also, to reward yourself somehow, especially when you do some stuff, when you are committed to something, when you keep promises to yourself, and so on. It's like a bit another topic to discuss. But the thing is that sometimes it's okay. It's not like you don't need to buy any kind of clothes at all. Because the last time when I bought, oh, it was last month. I thought it was like 3 months ago, maybe 4, but it was last month. All right. Probably I shouldn't buy clothes yet, like in 1-2 months probably. So I will see. But the only thing I need to stop doing is to consider. I need to stop considering something to buy, because I don't really want to waste my money for that right now, and I don't want to waste my time. So yeah, it's the thing that I could improve probably. Afterwards, I started again doing my internship. I spent 1 hour 40 minutes and executed all the tasks that I needed, so it was pretty fast. I realized that I can be more effective or efficient. I just need to literally dive into the process and don't get distracted and don't fly into my thoughts. You know what I mean? Like when you just look on the wall and just first you're losing your focus, second you're wasting your time. What's next? Oh yeah, after that I went to have my dinner and I don't remember. Probably it's also I spent quite a lot of time to have my dinner. It's always about 1 hour, a bit more than 1 hour, so I can actually consume something useful. It's really hard to take notes while eating, so I'm trying to listen something not really hard, not really type of content where I need to take notes, but at the same time, I don't know, probably it's like the period of time when I actually can allow myself to watch something interesting. But the thing is that I need to stop doing that afterwards, because for example today when I finished my dinner, I came to my room and I don't remember what I was doing, but also I like wasted about 30 minutes for something, and then I studied French for 1 hour, and that's all. That's it. As a result, I have 4 hours, 35 minutes of studying per day, which is not a lot. And yeah, the things that I wrote down is first, read books more, listen to something useful instead of music. Don't open Instagram. It's I don't know why, but when I open Instagram, when I start checking stories, then I might check my direct messages and or how it's DM, whatever. And there are a couple of messages of reels that I also start checking. And then I may also open reels, like swipe them for a couple of minutes. Not swipe, watch them for a couple of minutes. And it's such a horrible processing of losing about 20 minutes, I guess. So I wouldn't recommend myself to open Instagram until evening. Only in evening, probably I can afford it. And then the last thing is analyze my day. I don't know, today it was such a long analysis, 16 minutes video. I didn't want to record such long video, so I will try probably to record everything I do per day, so I understand what kind of parts specifically can I improve. And probably I will prepare some questions. Of course, I won't do this. I'm saying this because probably, but obviously I won't do this. Most likely 99% I'm not gonna do this, because I will start thinking, oh, what kind of questions do I need to do. Then I will realize it doesn't really make sense or something like that, whatever. So yeah, I'm literally about to order new shoes. I just keep in my mind the picture of those shoes, and I just want to buy them. What can I do? By the way, this is the perfume that I bought today. It looks like golden color, and I don't really like stuff that's fully covered in golden color, but it's an amazing flavor, fragrance. Damn, it's really nice. I would do this again, but most likely I'm gonna hit my eye, so I shouldn't do this. So probably that's it. I should go to sleep. I just think, have I mentioned everything that I wanted or no? Probably yes. Oh yeah, by the way, I scheduled my day. One of the things also that I wanted to change, to improve, is not just schedule my day, but actually set tasks that I'm going to execute in the morning and afternoon. For example, tomorrow in the morning, I'm going to read a book for 30 minutes, study English for 30 minutes, and study French for 1 hour, 30 minutes. Will I be able to do this? Probably. Will something happen unpredictable that will break all my plans? Probably. So I will try to stick to my plan, but I will see how it works. All right, so with that being said, that's it. That was my day. Nothing special. Yes. See you the next time.